In active shooter situations, police officers are trained to confront the shooter immediately, not to wait. But in this week's elementary school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, the gunman spent more than an hour inside the school before a tactical unit killed him, despite officers' earlier arrival. That has raised questions about the police response, and whether some of the 19 children and 2 teachers who died might have been saved if officers had taken a different approach. When there's an active shooter, the rules change, Texas Department of Public Safety Director Steve McCraw told Journ. McCraw identified a crucial flaw in the police strategy. The incident commander on the scene believed the situation had moved from being an active shooter scenario to one where the gunman had barricaded himself inside the school, McCraw said, with no kids at risk, because any civilians inside there. That left a mass of officers waiting for tactical gear and keys to unlock a door, while at least 2 students inside frantically called 911 to plead for help. From the benefit of hindsight, where I'm sitting now, of course it was not the right decision, McCraw said. It was the wrong decision, period. There's no excuse for that. There are few national standards when it comes to policing, but there is some consistency. In the years since the Columbine school shooting, law enforcement officers have been trained to engage an active shooter as soon as possible. The protocol is, as soon as you determine there is an active shooter, you don't wait for anyone, says Steve Yamas, an expert who has led training sessions. It'd be great if you had some help, but I can assure you those kids need help more than you need help. After the gunman shot at police officers in Uvalde, they called for resources like body armor and marksmen, assuming he was barricading himself inside. But McCraw said on Friday that if police believed people were still alive in the school, they would have been obligated to show greater urgency. There were 19 officers in there, he said, adding, "There's plenty of officers to do whatever needed to be done." On that point, McCraw seemed to agree with parents who exhorted officers at the scene to take action. He said police should have closed in on the gunman as soon as they could do so, rather than worry about having the right equipment, or securing the outer perimeter. Texas embraces widely accepted doctrine about dealing with an active shooter, McCraw said.